Hi you guys, in this video today I will show you a look featuring color. I usually do natural and neutral shades and I wanted to do something different so you all have options to choose from on my channel. Thank you again for watching, and if you are interested in seeing how I get this look, keep watching. Alright, so like always, make sure that I start off on a clean canvas. Today I wash my face using the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Pure Castile Soap. And I'm getting ready to moisturize with the Neutrogena Naturals. And this is their multivitamin moisturizer. Of course, I try to say something about skincare here on my channel because I do and would like to promote healthy skin. So you'll always hear me say something about it just because it is an important thing for me. I'm priming my face using the Rimmel Stay Matte makeup primer, and I use this all over, and this really works well to help control the oil on my face and also help my foundation to last throughout the day. For foundation today, I'm actually taking two and mixing them together. I'm using the NARS. This is their Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, and unfortunately this shade is too light for me. I thought it was a great match, but me and the person at the store thought it was a great match, but unfortunately it's too light. So I'm mixing this with a shade that's actually too dark for me. This is by the Maybelline Matte+Poreless line, and this is in Deep Golden. So these shades together give me a nice in-between color that is really close to my skin, so it's really working well for me. And as always, I make sure that I shake up my foundations before pouring them out. To apply my foundation, I'm going in using this e.l.f. foundation brush, and this is their foundation blurring brush. For me, I like to start off by making sure I distribute all of the product that I'm using for this look over my face first. That way I can go in and easily just blend everything that I know I'm going to use instead of constantly going back, reaching for any of the product that I need to put on. I'm making sure that I cover every part of my face, and I first start off with my cheeks, but I also try to make sure that I get underneath my chin, and I know it's so easy to forget to blend underneath this area, but it's important to make sure that there are no harsh lines or that you can't tell where your foundation starts and stops, so it's important to make sure you blend all over. I'm moving on to doing my eyebrows, and of course I'm smoothing my eyebrows down first, making sure all of my eyebrow hairs are going in the same direction. I'm going in using my favorite product, and this is by Wet n Wild, and this is their coloricon eyebrow pencil. Like always, I like to start off doing my brow routine outlining the natural shape of my brow. And I do this because I don't want to overdraw or underdraw, but I want my brows' natural shape to be what I'm going for. I make sure to use light natural strokes, and then I also make sure that I fill in the inside of my brow. Once more, of course, I start out outlining at the bottom, and then I follow that natural shape, and then I do the same to the top of my brow, making sure that I also get the tail of my brow. Then I fill in the middle using light strokes. After everything is nicely blended in the way I want it, I go in and clean up my brows using this LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, and this is in Chestnut. This color is really close to my foundation color, which I thought would be really good, so there will be no harsh lines. Like I do when I fill in my brows, I go in and I outline my brows' natural shape, or the shape that I actually filled in my brows with, and I follow that, and that helps me to know how much of the concealer that I'm going to dispense out of the tube. And I do this to both brows. Then I just go in with this eyebrow brush by Eco Tools, and I use this to clean up my brows. And this is a really nice flat brush that I can get close to the line as possible, and also blend everything in. And I just also like to take that concealer and I blend it into my eyelid, and this will serve as my base for my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in and set that base that I just put down with this Translucent by Covergirl, and I do this just so that my eyeshadows don't come out cakey and has a smoother surface to go by. Today for my transition shade, I'm going to go in using this NYX eyeshadow pot and Dance the Tides. This is a really nice brown neutral shade, and I think this is gorgeous for brown girls like myself. I apply this using a fluffy brush, and I start on the outer corner and I blend inward. And your transition shade is a really good shade to help all your colors blend nice and seamlessly together. I do the same thing on my right eye, starting from the outer corner and blending inward. I'm going to go into this Coastal Scents eyeshadow palette and reach for this deep red wine-like color. And I'm going to do this using a crease brush by e.l.f. I'm going to apply this to my outer V area, and I'm actually going to create a V-like shape, and I'm going to blend this inward into my crease. I'm also being mindful to blend with circular motions, some circular windshield wiper-like motions. I'm going to blend this in with my transition shade, as you can see. With the outer V, I'll also try to make sure that I blend diagonally and then blend inward. That way I'm actually covering that V area, but also blending into my crease. I'm going to do the same thing to my right eye. I'm going to make that V and then blend inward. Everything that I do to one eye, I'm going to try to show you on the other eye so that you not only see it once, but twice. So, thank me later. I'm now going back in and I'm just going to blend everything together using this blending brush. And I do this so that everything is blended seamlessly together and there are no harsh lines. For my eyelid shade, I'm going into this other palette that I have by e.l.f. and this is a nice red wine color. And I'm going to dampen it with my setting spray a little bit so that the pigment shows brighter. I'm going to pack this onto my eyelid area, and I'm making sure that all of it is covered and that there are no spaces or gaps. And I do this just with packing motions. I don't necessarily wipe, I just pat it on there. And I do the same thing to my right eye. And of course, making sure to blend everything together. If you don't learn anything from me in this video, learn that you need to make sure that you blend everything seamlessly so that you have no harsh line and you're not walking out the door looking like a booger wolf. I just wanted to go under my eye and catch that fallout from earlier. I'm moving on to doing my wing liner, and I'm using my all-time favorite by e.l.f. And this is their Jet Black Liquid Eyeliner. To create this wing liner, I start out by outlining the corner of my lid, and I do this by just following the outline of where my eyeshadow stopped. And I'm just creating a diagonal line. I'm then going to go back and just create a line that is diagonal that connects to that line, and then I just basically outline my lash line, and I get as close to my lash line as possible so that my liner isn't too thick. And then I just, of course, go back over with extra product if needed to make sure that my line is nice and crisp. For my under eye concealer, today I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the color Fawn. I'm going to apply this to both of my under eye areas, and then I'm also going to conceal the middle of my nose. Underneath my eyes, I basically just apply a product in an upside down triangle shape because this is the actual shape that I'm going to blend everything out and cover. I'm taking this e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm utilizing this concealer to also clean up underneath my eye where I may have made any mistakes with my eyeliner or fallout. And I make sure that I blend this inward with my foundation color as well so that there are no harsh lines. To set my under eye concealer, I'm going back into that Covergirl Translucent powder. This is in the color Translucent Tawny, and I think this is a great color for brown girls. This translucent isn't too bright, but it's actually a really nice brown shade. And it's also useful because I do like to set my entire face with this color. It's not too heavy of a powder either, so I think that that's also a great benefit of using this powder. Now that the rest of my face is complete, I want to finish off my eye look by going back into that red color that I put in my crease earlier. And I'm going to apply this to my lash line using the same crease brush that I used to apply the crease shade. And doing so just helps to bring the eye look together, making sure that there is a 360 complete seamless look. Along with that, I want to make sure that I go in and fill in my waterline, and this is just a eyebrow pencil in jet black, and this is by Wet n Wild as well. And of course, what I do to one eye, I'm going to do to the other. So I'm going to do a little contour for this look because I'm feeling a little jazzy today for this beat. So I'm going in with Black Radiance's True Complexion palette, and this is in medium to dark. I'm just taking that contour shade and I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones. And of course, I always start near my hairline and I just blend inward. Today for blush, I'm going in with this e.l.f. blush palette and I'm going into that berry shade just because this look is a little bit on the cranberry side. So I thought, why not? And I think that this adds a nice little cute pout to the cheeks and a little bit of flare. I'm also going to do some highlighting and I'm going back into that Black Radiance True Complexion palette. And I'm just going to apply that highlight shade to the top of my blush. And would you look at that? Girl, you better work. Now that everything is complete, I'm just going back in with my Rimmel Fix and Go and set everything into place. I'm moving on to mascara and I'm just basically starting closer to my lash line and then making sure everything is covered from there. And then I also make sure that I do my bottom lashes because everything is getting love in this video. And yes, as you can tell, I did make a mistake with my mascara, but the trick is that you let it dry down first, and then you just go back in with a Q-tip and you just wipe it away. See, nothing is impossible. Heard it here first, folks. Heard it here first. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to go in with my lippy for this look, and I'm using Video Vixen, and this is by Wet n Wild. This is a liquid lipstick. For me, with liquid lipsticks, I have to outline my lips first because, y'all, I can get pretty messy when it's a liquid lipstick and it's liquid at that. Did I say liquid? Yes. So I outline first, and that just helps me get a crisp, nice, clean lip. Yeah, I'll say that. A nice, clean lip. So it works for me, and it's been working. I don't know how long, so I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. After I've outlined everything, I do, of course, make sure that I go back in and I apply a few coats until I'm fully satisfied. And another must for me is using the paper towel trick to clean up between my lips because, yes, there have been times I've been walking around smiling at folks and not even knowing lipstick was on my teeth. So make sure you clean that, girl, because you don't want to go slipping, okay? So this is the complete look, y'all. All right, y'all, this is the final look. I am so happy as to how it came out. I really like it. It's a really nice pop of color, but it's not too much. So I'm that type of person when it comes to wearing color. I don't like to wear something that's just like, but I like it to be nice, subtle, and, you know, pretty toned down, but cute, and, you know, it's noticeable, of course. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video and that it's helpful for you if you are interested in doing something like this. I love doing videos like this for you also. If you want to see more content, please let me know by commenting and letting me know what you like to see. I hope that I can do whatever it is that can be helpful for you. So, but thanks again, y'all, for watching. And until next time, bye.